All right, everybody, how are you doing today? So today I'm in a live trade. I'm trading a coin called Alpha. This coin has been kicking everybody's butt because it did something called an extended fifth wave. So this is the kind of coin that I'm always going to advise my private Discord trading group, my elite tier group. Only 5 people can actually join this a month. So for example, today I was avoiding danger and making sure that everybody understands that it's very dangerous to trade it. So I'm always going to advise people and make sure that you guys manage your risk accordingly, because the last thing that I want is for people to get completely screwed over. And especially with my elite tier group, what I tell them is I tell them my entries and what I'm hunting for. So I'm always hunting for a trade, and whenever I come across a good one, I share it with the Discord group. So right now I'm currently in a short for Alpha, and I'm in a short for about $53,000. I'm up about 1,100 so far, and I believe that there's going to be some massive opportunities to short this tremendously. So I'm up about 1,600 so far, up even more, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the reasons why I entered this trade. Okay, so we can see that this made a huge wave, but the thing about this wave is it can come in 2 different shapes. For Elliott wave, it could be like this, okay, 1 2 3 4 5, or this wave was actually a truncated wave, and then this is actually the 3rd wave instead, where it looks something kind of like this, 1 2, and then this is only a 3, and then there's a 4, and then there's going to be a big 5 after that. Okay, so that's a possibility. Either way, we're only going to deal with this particular wave structure, just this guy right there. Okay, so let's talk about this. Actually, let's talk about this structure first. This is most likely a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 down there, and that's a 5. That's the way that I'm seeing this particular structure. The 3rd wave is always the one that's the most parabolic. So then we see the final 5th wave that's forming in here, where it does a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And the cool thing about this is that the very final 5th subwave ends up making a beautiful 5 waves. So then we say to ourselves, okay, well, what's the rest? So the way that I see this correction afterwards, and why it was actually a wave 4 instead, is I see it as an A, B, C, D, and an E, like that. A very, very weird flat type of pattern. So then, because I see that as a flat, it only leaves us with the final 5th subwave left. 1, 2, then 1, probably a 2 in there somewhere, right? And then I see this as a 3, I see this as a 4, and that's probably a 5. So because now all 5 waves are done, I think that we're actually at a top. And now all 5 waves can be easily accounted for. So basically, that's now done. All 5 waves are done. We split everything up, and then after we split everything up, we can say to ourselves, all right, well, that's most likely the 5th wave then. That's now officially formed. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So that looks beautiful. So now we're trying to see if this is actually like a top where everything is now, you know, completely reached the top, and we're going to drop further, or if there's going to be one more wave. But I think that we're now done entirely, and there's probably going to be a huge drop to the downside. In fact, if we take a look at the formation of this right now, we can break it down very easily. 1 2, and this is making a 1 2, and then 1 2 3 4 5. So this is probably making like this, and then now it's going to do this, something like that. And the reason I say that is because this splits up 1 2, then 1 2 3 4 to make the 5 right here. See that? And then there's one more. Sorry, I'm going to stretch it out. So you can see that the subwaves are actually not done yet. There's still basically a few more waves to go. See that? So I think that there's going to be like maybe so this 4th wave is going to be like a sideways kind of correction, like a flat or something like that, or maybe it won't even do much and it's just gonna completely drop to the downside. So this is my position right now. I'm up about $1,300. Okay, so I'm expecting the first level of support to be somewhere reasonable. Okay, so somewhere reasonable would probably be like Well, right here is actually reasonable right now. It's holding above there. But I don't see a reason why one tiny little candle should be enough of a reason to hold, right? It seems more logical to target somewhere like even down over here. So that's a much more logical target to me. I think that it's probably going to hit around the 103 ranges first. That seems to make a lot of sense. If not there, then at least in these particular regions, okay, like these regions down over here. So my entry is at around there. So I'm looking for like a 15% profit where I could easily make like $7,000. I think that there's going to be a small retracement up first, and then eventually we're going to drop to the downside. All right, so the trade is just completely taking off right now, like in every single way. It is just parabolically dropping to the downside. I'm up about $3,000 right now, so I think that it's going to be a very profitable trade. I'm really tired though today, I have to admit, because it's kind of late already, and I'm not really wanting to be in a trade for a long time because of the time. So I'm probably going to exit the trade very soon. So this was a really good trade to have taken. So this was a really good trade to have taken so far. I'm up about $3,000. I'm probably going to take my profit extremely soon. Like I mentioned, I'm very exhausted today. I've been trying to unpack and everything for a long time now. The only problem with taking profit is that, you know, there's always that fear of like, oh, okay, what if I can take a little bit more of a profit and so on, right? But then I can always re-enter on the retracement back upwards. But then again, you think to yourself, what if a retracement actually never happens at all? So then you can end up getting really screwed over if you end up if you end up taking your profits too early, right? That's a lot of the cases that can happen. So what I'm gonna do instead, but once again, like I'm not in the mood to trade, so I think I'm gonna get out of this trade and just be happy with it. Even though it does have a chance to drop a substantial amount more, I will actually take my profit of $3,000 and boom, $3,000 profit. I am out of the trade today, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this trade of mine that I recorded for you. All right, guys, so that was a very good trade to have taken. I mean, who can complain about $3,000, right? But it took a lot of effort to get it, to be quite honest. So if you guys are interested, I'm telling you, man, you got to join my private Discord elite tier trading group. There's only 5 slots available a month. Just take a look at the link below. Give it a shot. You guys are going to learn stuff like crazy. You're going to get access to my elite tier private Discord trading group. You're going to get access to my advanced volatility scanner to help you find trades very easily and identify the most volatile coins that move. You're also going to get access to my brand new course that just came out, Philakone's course version 3.0, Mastering the Day Trading Markets. I've been doing this for 9 years, guys, and I'm telling you, some of the strategies that I have developed, they are so on point and they're so freaking fine-tuned. So I hope to see a lot of you guys in the group. Bam, let's go.